Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be looking at the Royal Giant and Sparky combo. So it's a very popular strategy. I've been seeing it a lot in tournaments, and sadly I do not have the Sparky, so I'm going to be showing replays from my fellow clanmates from the zoo. So right here he does have a level 2 princess, which is quite surprising. All of these clanmates are pretty good players. Actually, they're pushing up high, some people getting up to 3800. It's pretty crazy. So right here he's using the Sparky level 2 once again, and the other guy is using a balloon giant, which is a pretty popular strategy as well. So right here the guy on the top, Fede, he's like, I'm gonna keep pushing, I'm not gonna defend the right side, let's see who gets the 3 crowns first. And this is amazing. He also, oh man, so this is Dylan and he has a level 11 Royal Giant, which is amazing too. So the princess is actually doing some damage, but that ice wizard is slowing down the tower. But OMG, that was a fast 3 crown. Sparky, if you don't defend Sparky, just forget about it. That's a tower gone, just forget about it. So a very good game from Dylan. Amazing, quick, really easy match. So Brandon is another person that uses the Royal Giant Sparky deck, and he uses a very interesting, and that's why I put this replay, because he uses a skeleton army, which is quite amazing because I've never used it and I do not see it that often. It's very rare to see a skeleton army because it's very easy to counter, but actually you'll see what happens. So anyways, right here the guy Ryza, I believe, he uses a level 2 princess and then a zap spell and takes out his minions. OMG. So the guy brings in the fire spirits and oh my god, barely dude. So it was a very good defense from Brandon. It was, yes, well played from both people. But anyways, the guy in the top is using also the Hog Rider, which is pretty insane because you could actually counter this deck. You could make, if you have a spawner deck, I mean the Sparky takes out spawners really quick, but with the giant and the hog, since they do not affect troops or anything, just buildings, boom, you could make a huge counter attacks. Anyways, he's bringing the giant Sparky. Actually, giant Sparky, if you guys have a Sparky, do not use giant because it's super easy to counter. Royal Giant and Sparky is much more difficult to counter. But right here, he's in trouble. Brandon is in trouble and he gets taken out. His right tower gets taken down right away, and yes, he has to use a skeleton army or else he'll deal a lot of damage to the king tower. So what is he going to do? If I were him, I would build up, but let's see. He might be going with the Sparky. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but it seems like a little ragey move. I'm not sure if he was raging this match, but this is why the Royal Giant Sparky, it's much more complicated, because the Royal Giant stays at the bridge, but look at what the Sparky does. It moves the Royal Giant to the front, and look at this. Sometimes the troops, instead of hitting the Sparky, it hits the Royal Giant. With the regular giant, the OG, the original giant, I mean, it's easy to take out because the giant goes all the way to the tower, but not the Royal Giant. So that's why if you guys are a Sparky user, use the Royal Giant, not the giant. It's much, the original giant is much more easier to take out. Like I said, the Royal Giant is much more difficult to take out. I think I said it correct. I have no idea what I just said, but use the Royal Giant, not the giant. And so right here, the guy Ryza is making a very aggressive push, trying to take out the tower because he knows he's in trouble. And look at this, a huge push, but the princess. This is one of the reasons I do not use the skeleton army, because it's easily counterable. Oh my god, and that Sparky took out that mini P.E.K.K.A. And look, the Royal Giant has not even its full health, not even one shot, and he is laughing with joy because he just won. It was a dominating victory. Good game. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna bring you one last battle, and this is some tournament gameplay. And I'm facing a Royal Giant Sparky user. So this guy, or girl, whatever it is, because you know that Kim name is pretty complicated. I have no idea. So, what a jerk. What a jerk. So this game is actually pretty mental. Like, not in a stupid way. But you know, things get into your mind. And if, you know, those emotes get into your head, you're not going to be very successful. So right here, spamming the emotes. But anyways, he does have a level 7 mini P.E.K.K.A, which is a huge advantage in tournaments. Huge advantage. I mean, because my mini P.E.K.K.A is level 6, so big difference. Trust me, big difference. So another big advantage is that he has 3 legendaries. I have 0. Another advantage that he has. So these legendary decks, these legendary people are lucky. They are very lucky and fortunate. I mean, things are not fair because, you know, and a lot of people agree, I guess. People who don't have legendaries, they are in a huge disadvantage. So right here, I'm actually doing pretty well countering the Royal Giant because he is actually not putting the Sparky behind it. He did not have the Royal Giant as the first card, so it's very good. Look, right here I make a mistake. I put the elixir collectors very close, but I learned from my mistakes, and now I'm not doing that anymore. I spread out my elixir collectors now. So right now I'm just waiting to see what he's going to do. And I'm just waiting for I have no idea what he's going to do, so I'm waiting for double elixir time. Try to not waste much elixir. But look at this. I thought that I was going to be able to push, but I make another mistake. I put the zap spell very early, and look at this. One shot the prince. One shot. So right here I know I'm in trouble. And he does that. And the miner, man, the miner. Damn, like, it's so overused now. So overused. The miner decks are so overused. So right now he has 2 Sparkies. Thankfully, it does not take out the level 7 Valkyrie in one shot. But right now I put the elixir collector, and look at this big push. Powerful. The mini P.E.K.K.A is so powerful. So powerful. And look at this combo. It's hard, and the miner, it's huge value. Too much value in my opinion. Too much value for a 3 elixir card. He has a huge advantage because legendaries, look, the ice wizard is just worth 3 elixir, so he could cycle through very fast. Look at that, one shot. Powerful. That is why I say that the Royal Giant Sparky combo is much more complicated. Right here he's getting his chip damage, and look at all that damage the miner gets. I have no chance. All he has to do is get his zap, and that's it. So like I mentioned, if you guys have a Sparky, use a Royal Giant and not a Giant, because as you saw there, I had trouble countering the Royal Giant Sparky combo. If it was just a regular OG original Giant, no problem. But anyways, this has been the video. I hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment. Sharing is caring. Thanks for watching. Peace out.